I'm about to lock myself in this office for the next 24 hours to see if I can build an AI dropshipping business completely from scratch. I want to put it to the test to see just how far we can take this in only one day. So here are the rules. I must build this as a one-person business using AI only. Everything will have to be able to run straight from my laptop. And the last rule is this has to be done in 24 hours. So what we are going to need is an AI tool that can build a store for us, find winning products, list them on our site, ship them directly to our customers once we get an order, and even create content to bring the customers to the online store. And because I work with AI so much, you know I have been testing out builders, and there is one that I believe will check every single box, and that's going to be Build Your Store. This is going to build a complete Shopify store for free, and it'll have it live in minutes. And I just saw a listing on Fiverr that's charging $450 to build the exact same type of website that we are about to have done for us for free. So you might want to run and not walk down to my description and click on that link so that you can follow along. So the process is pretty simple. I just have to enter my info and pick a category niche, and I am not just picking any niche. For this store, I am going with the electronics and gadgets, and let me tell you why. Because lately, I have been going down a rabbit hole on TikTok, and I have been ordering a ton of gadgets like this hover air drone. I also have a phone stabilizer, and for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to get this karaoke machine. So if I couldn't resist, I know other people can't either. So now I will pick 2 random banners for this site, and from there, it connects us straight to Shopify so we can set up an account. And I am going to grab the exclusive deal where we can start for free and then pay just $1 a month for 3 months. So obviously, you know I signed up for that. But at this point, I am just going to follow all of the steps that they have listed on the screen. Why? Because that makes my life much easier. I'll copy the URL, paste it here. Then I'll just install the Build Your Store app. And at this point, the store is being customized within just a few clicks, might I add. Now it's telling me that we need to let AI add products to the store. And the good thing with this is not going to just throw some random products up there. It uses AutoDS, which is a dropshipping platform that has thousands of products and suppliers that have been vetted. It also has additional product research tools so that we can base our decision on the data. And another thing it offers is automation fulfillment services. We won't have to worry about shipping out customer orders. They'll do it for us. So I am setting up that account right away, and I'll grab their discount as well, which they will give me 30 days for just 99 cents. And so now that the products have been added, before we can actually see our store, I am going to head over to Shopify under my online store to remove the password so that this store will be live. And are you ready to see what it gave us? I know I am. Let's see what AI created. Honestly, this looks way better than what I expected. The home page, the not 1 but 10 winning products that it added, the product pages with the bundle deals, is basically a ready to go business. So I could just go with what AI created and probably get sales right now, but I always like taking things to the next level. So instead of just stopping here, I actually want to find one store product to sell. And this product needs to be what is going to make the people stop scrolling and pull out their credit card. So to do this part, I dove into AutoDS, which is built right into our setup. And I am going to check their trending products to see what is actually selling right now, what's popular based on likes and engagements. And another place I am going to be looking is under their hand-picked products, which shows the best sellers that have undergone an analysis and shows things like demographics, audience engagement, and market saturation, which we must consider. Because remember, it is not about having a store full of stuff. It's about finding the product. And so after scrolling on and on and on and on for about 2 hours or so, I narrowed it down to a few products that I think are solid. And so what I have come up with is I want to target people that are interested in creating content. That's something that I am familiar with. And a lot of times, if you like something and are drawn to something, then maybe that's something you should sell. You don't have to, but that's where we going. And we all know lighting is everything. And according to the trending products on AutoDS, it shows that this selfie light has over 13,000 sales, which is a very good number. And then there's a lavalier mic, which everyone is interested in right now. And this one has actually gotten 36,000 sales. That sounds good. I also came across a selfie stick, but honestly, that one doesn't really move me. So I moved on over here, and this is the one that really stood out to me. This is a mini vlog action camera. At this point, it has sold over 7,800 times. And although this is not as many sales as the other ones that I mentioned, this is something that I know is trending right now on TikTok. Why? Because I came across a camera like this and I was about to buy it. So that tells me this is something that has real demand right now. But comment down below and let me know, out of all of these products, which one would you have chosen? So today we rolling with the action camera. So what I am going to do now is go to the marketplace on AutoDS so I can find a lower price action camera, because you know we are going to bump up the price and I don't want to bump it up too high and scare off some potential customers. And so this is a good one right here, and I'm importing it to my store, and it can be found in the drafts. And once I hit edit, the title comes up here. I'm not going to leave the default name. I'm changing it to something that's attention grabbing, because name sale. I'm also going to offer several different variations so that I have a greater chance of getting a sale in case one is more expensive. So they offer different ones. They have the 1080 in black and white with and without the SD card, and they have the 4K camera in black and white with and without the card. So each one that you choose to sell, you'll have to go to so that you can tell it how much profit you want to get off of it. I'm doing 50% because 50 just feels good. And that means that every time this camera sells, I will at the least make $20. And it also will keep the price of this camera under $100, which will make this more appealing and sellable. Now, you know Monique always have a bag of tricks, and today I want to show you one of them that will separate us from the average sellers. And so instead of just using these supplier photos that everyone else is using, I'm going to use Google's Nano Banana, which is one of my favorite tools to use as of lately. And we are going to create a custom lifestyle photo. And let me show you what I mean. I am going to tell it to create a realistic lifestyle photo of this mini action camera being used while sightseeing in Paris, capturing the Eiffel Tower in the background. And just like that, we have the camera. And of course I added the camera for them to know what I'm talking about. But just like that, here's our photo. And I am also going to ask it to create a realistic photo of a younger vlogger using this mini action camera on the streets of Tokyo at night with neon lights in the background. And we have another shot here. So at this point, our store is almost ready to go. But since I want this camera to be my star player, I am going to go back into Shopify to customize my store a little bit more. Something I want to do is change the images that were added of the record player on that main page. We want the camera to be the main thing anyone see. And so when I change that, I'm also going to change the title of it and add a little detail about it. Something else I am going to go into is the themes and play around with the background color. I want something that's going to make this pop and stand out. Maybe a black and a more neon colored blue. And it has a video on here that you can remove, and I'm actually going to replace it with another one of someone talking about the product that we created. And I'm not going to play the video just yet. I'll show you how I created this video in a second. But while we at it, why not continue the fun? Let's go ahead and change the header as well so that it instantly grabs attention. That's the first thing eyes land on. And we want it to match the product. And so after all of the tweaks we made, this is now what the home page looks like. And this looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the changes that we made. And let me just let you know, when it comes to the store, every new account comes with a few auto order credits. And what this means is when a customer orders from you, AutoDS will automatically fulfill that order by contacting the supplier and having it shipped to the customer. But in order for them to be able to do that, we also will need to load our balance up here so that when we get the sale, this money that we're adding will actually go towards ordering the product from the supplier. So the store is now ready, and it is well under 24 hours. I'm so grateful because I didn't want to be here all day. But I don't want to leave you just hanging here, because let's be honest, most people will easily be able to create this store, but everyone gets stuck on how to get people to see your newly built store. so that you can get sales. When it comes to these type of videos with dropshipping, you'll see a lot of people grab just random supplier clips and put it together like a collage style video. But if you know me by now, we are definitely not doing that. We're taking this to the next level. So what we will be doing is using AI influencers to promote these products. So let me show you how crazy this is. I opened up Google's VO3 and I am giving it this prompt: create a realistic TikTok style video as if filmed selfie style directly from a small handheld action camera. The young black female creator, mid-20s, stylish long black hair, is holding the camera herself at arm's length, vlogging while walking slowly through a Paris street with the Eiffel Tower blurred in the background. Do not show the camera in this video. That is very important to say. But other than that, I just kind of told it how to frame this, how to add natural motion, and the type of lighting we want. Don't worry, I will put this prompt down in the description. But once we hit enter, look at the video that VO3 created.
I will never leave home without this action camera because the quality is giving me everything out here in Paris.
All right, come on now, y'all. Come on, you have to give this is props down in the comments. Let me know what you think about it. But I also made a few different variations with different scripts. Like this one is to create a young black male travel creator, mid-20s, stylish, wearing shades, medium brown skin. He is riding a camel, and this time we're gonna put him in Dubai's desert during golden hour. Again, we must say do not show the camera in the video. And then I told it the rest of the framing and everything. And now this is what this video looks like.
I can't believe I bought this camera for under $100 and it looks like something straight out of a travel vlog.
We literally have created multiple ways to showcase this camera in action, which makes it more convincing. Although it's not really in action, but still, you know. And the best thing about this, we did not have to buy the product. We didn't have to record ourselves. This was all just pure AI, which was our first goal, and we nailed it. And so since our store is live, we have our videos created. We can start uploading these to social media. And I know I said TikTok, but do not leave no man behind. You want to put it up on YouTube, put this stuff up everywhere that you can, because you never know which one would take off over the other. It's all about getting maximum exposure. So I was able to build this entire business in less than one day. In fact, it may have taken maybe 6 hours total from start to finish. And if I was able to do this in less than a day using AI, imagine what you'll be able to do if you take this and run with it. It can easily turn into making thousands a month. But I do hope that this gave you some real value. Like this video because it helps me out. And until next time, we are out. Peace.